It was a good quarter for Muthoot Finance overall, and their net interest income was up almost 50%, while the gross loan asset under management was muted. So let's get in the management. Good morning, sir. This side Saloni, and my first question is, let's talk about your bread and butter business first. The gold loan portfolio has been muted in this quarter. What is the reason for that, and your growth outlook there?
This quarter has been muted. Several factors are there, but generally the offtake has not been that good as expected. We don't attribute any particular reasons to that. Probably the economic factors, some little more after effects of some demonetization, some of the GSTs, all those things combined. But generally, you must also understand something. Our gold loans are for short period. So only the growth is muted, but new customers are coming, old customers are going away. So disbursements are definitely happening. But only thing is that about 200 crores of deficiency, that's just 0.1% growth has not come. But having said that, this quarter, this month, yes, we have started seeing good things. Last quarter we had Onam, then just a backlash of Diwali also almost to the end of the quarter. So all those things would have affected.
And what kind of progress have you seen in gold auctions in this quarter, sir?
Gold, there's no progress. We are trying. We are actually trying our best to reduce the auctions and retain the customers with us. That is actually the company's policy or the strategy which we have been taking in the last quarter as well as this quarter. There has been some auctions, but not much.
Talking about the asset quality parameters, it has deteriorated substantially to 4.56% as compared to 2.25% seen last quarter. So are there any sorts of worry there?
Oh no, there is no need for any worry in those cases, because whatever the NPS you see, as we are speaking today, 30% of those have already come back, and by the end of the quarter it will be fully over, and probably a new set of much lesser numbers will be there by the next quarter. So we actually consciously gave little more time to the customers so that we don't want to do auctions, and that actually is paying dividends. Because many of these customers, when they are personally contacted once more and twice, they are coming up with redeeming the gold or even renewing the accounts, making it to a new account, etc. So we are avoiding auctions. So we just gave 3 more months to these customers. That is why the NPA has gone up actually. We also had a new scheme which was just a 6-month scheme. See, it was usually the gold loans are given for 12 months. We introduced a new scheme a year back, which was the 6-month scheme. So customers got only just 6 months to close or renew their gold, which usually they were getting 12 months. So that has also affected to this increase in this technical NPA. That's what we call it, technical NPA. All these loans will get closed, are getting closed, and we will not lose any interest on this. Rather, we will only get more customer, maybe goodwill among the customers by not auctioning their gold.
Also, can you take us through your outlook on other businesses, that is your microfinance book, housing as well as consumer finance, and how do you plan to grow the same? Also, one more thing, can you give us some segment-wise growth expectations?
Yeah, for the housing finance, we would like to end the year with 1,500 crores of portfolio, and that is on track actually. Today we have this quarter we had 800 crores, 830. By the end of the quarter, end of the year, we should reach 1,500. That is as per plan. We will be reaching there, and that's also because of some benefits in the interest reductions, etc. is showing better results as profitability also, and probably by next year or in next 2 years we should be reaching around 5,000 crores. That's what our aim is. That's for the housing finance company. The microfinance is also doing well. It has also clocked about 800 crores of assets under management, and their PAR is also very, very comfortable compared to many others, mainly because they are generally doing the not the type of advance which is JLR, but they are doing the SHG portfolio. So they are also doing well. Probably the assets under management will grow, and we will be putting more money as and when they need also.
And what about your lending rate? Would you be looking to bring it down as the cost of funds has come down substantially in this quarter?
Yeah, because we are now trying to put in newer, we are trying to mix the assets probably by starting newer schemes with lower interest. Not everybody is interest, but some schemes with low interest. So we also always have interest rates ranging from 12% to 22%. So sometimes we tweak the mix so that we give little more focus on the lower interest. But there should be one point to be noted. The customers which are generally 30,000, 25,000, they are not that interest sensitive by saying that if we reduce the interest, the pickup will go up. They are more concerned with when the loan amounts are very big, maybe a 10 lakh loan, etc. For that, actually, we have now come up with a low interest scheme of 12% for loans above 10 lakhs. That's why we can afford to give that at 12% because it's a big loan.
And so my last question to you is, how will you summarize this quarter's performance in one line?
Yeah, this has been a good quarter where the interest collections have shown an uptick and also the cost of borrowing has come down. This has actually resulted in the final PAT and PBT going up maybe by about 50%.
So, well, that was the management of Muthoot Finance, very confident about reducing their provisions and improving their asset quality next quarter.